Yo, it's Dunga, man. Back for another, another banger. Look, man, we got the best playmaking badges. I didn't make a video about this yet for 2K21. I only gave you my dribbles, but I didn't tell you what playmaking badges I'm rocking out with and why, particularly. Now look, you see all the badges I got. I got that bailout on silver, a must-have this year. I got that floor general. Hey, I gotta talk about that. I gotta talk about that one. We got Hall of Fame, handle for days, a must-have. Quick first step, duh. Unpluckable, duh. We got Needle Threader and Lob City Passer, all on silver. Now, that bailout badge is a must-have, bro. That bailout badge is a must-have. That bailout, man, it just helps you. Look, all I'm gonna say is, yo, as a ball handler, a main ball handler, you're gonna mess up. You're gonna accidentally try to take a shot or do something dumb. You need to pass out one, or you could take a shot, but you see there's a better shot there, so you decide to pass out of your shot and get the other shot. A perfect badge for that, man. And I understand, I used to have the mindset like, man, I'm just nice, I'm not gonna make no mistakes, I'm just gonna I'm gonna be confident in every shot I take and I'm gonna just follow it through. But honestly, having this badge, it gives you that second option to, pass out of a shot without turning the ball over. Because this year, I feel like they upped it, bro. And I'm gonna explain that. It feels like every time I pass out of a shot, it gives my player a bad animation to where my teammate can't catch it, or he almost fumbles it, and they could be like 2 feet away and he will fumble the ball. Without that, yo, I feel like it's much more smoother passing out a shot, and I feel like I haven't messed up since I have this badge on silver. So I would say like silver is probably the best tier to have this badge on. It works when it needs to, unless you try to pass out something crazy, then you deserve to turn the ball over. So silver's the best tier to have that on, and I don't have ankle breaker on, guys. Just let me tell you this, I don't have ankle breaker on. As you know, ankle breakers are broken this year. Now there's supposed to be a patch soon that's gonna probably put the ankle breakers back in the game. You get them more frequently. Then you can I'm gonna take off that floor general and put on some like ankle breaker or space creator, because before that patch is coming out, right now, ankle breaker, space creator, tight handles, those are all worthless because you can't stun your defender. Ankle break, they literally made this game and forgot to put ankle breakers in the game. Like, I don't think I've seen an ankle breaker yet. And the amount of guards, like the people that made guards this year and have ankle breaker equipped, I don't see any ankle breakers. I haven't seen any ankle breakers all this year, and we just gave it up for like maybe a week or two, maybe going on 2 weeks. Haven't seen one ankle breaker, not even a stumble, not even a freeze. Like, that's sad. 2K really doesn't show love to the playmakers, dog, and it's sad because we the ones that really make this game lit. The dribble guys, they make the game lit. Let's be honest. They dribbling, and it's art. It's just art, man. So you gotta just show love to that, man. They show love to the shooters every year with the badges. The badges work. All the shooting badges work. Ankle breaker doesn't work because people complained about it all past 2Ks. They complained about it for 2K17. Playmakers breaking so many ankles. They get too many ankle breaker animations. Please, Ronald, what's his name? Michael Wang. Please nerf that. They nerfed it for 2K17. I remember they nerfed it for 2K17, maybe 18. 19 for sure they nerfed it. And 20. Oh man, 20. It was just the worst year for ankle breakers. Now, okay. In 19 you could get ankle breakers. I'm not saying you couldn't. But compared to 2K17s and all the rest of the years, they was less likely to happen. They probably took a little bit more skill for it to happen. You had to probably chain together a little more drill moves, try to get that snatch back, but they was nerfed nonetheless. In 20, it was the worst year. In 21, it's on par to be the worst year. You feel me? Unless this patch really does something for this ankle breaker badge, it will not get put on for the whole year. Or Space Creator, or tight handles, because they don't do anything. They don't do anything. Now, honestly, the next badge I had on there was Needle Threader. Honestly, Needle Threader. Now, this game isn't over. The Pathling Steals is not overpowered in this game, but that's just a badge to have, you know, just in case you want to throw a lob or something. It helps with lobs. It helps lobs get past the defense and everything. And you know, if you have the badge on it and use it, you know how useful it is. When you're getting swarmed or double teamed, it helps you get that pass off to your teammates, and it helps, you know, not get the ball stolen, if that makes any sense. So that's really a good badge to have. Nothing more to say about that. Just to say, you know, Lob City Passer. Of course, everybody needs that. Come on, Lob City Passer. That's how you get everybody gets their rep this year. You want to throw a lob to that slasher on your team for the little alley-oop dunk. You know, get a little showtime going on. Facts. You know, so handles for days. I'm gonna just go over all the mandatory badges. Handles for days. Of course, you're gonna need that. The stamina is not the greatest this year, so you want to have those badges on the max it can go to, so you could dribble for at least 5 seconds. At least you want to dribble for at least 5 seconds. That's the goal. At least 5 seconds, and you have quick first step. You feel me? A bunch of good playmaking badges to have, and unpluckable, because the reaching is kind of cheesy this year. I ain't gonna lie. I've been getting steals without defensive badges ever since my first part game. You see, I just got a steal right there. I just got a steal right there with no pickpocket. So imagine if a lock with a 90 steal is pressing you. Yes, you're gonna get the ball stolen. So I suggest you have that unpluckable on that Hall of Fame or the highest tier it could go to. Facts. Now, I don't usually run Floor General on Hall of Fame. I don't usually run Floor General at all, but the fact that they took so much off of ankle breakers this year, bro, at least in 20, only the ankle breaker badge didn't work. The Space Creator badge, the tight handles badge, those both worked. You know, that Space Creator badge was overpowered. I haven't really seen any ankle breakers via Space Creator, tight handles, none of that this year. So honestly, it's really not the badge to have unless you mix all of them together on Hall of Fame. You have to have all 3 of them things on Hall of Fame to maybe get a little bit of ankle breakers. But you shouldn't have to do that, bro. Honestly, you shouldn't have to do that. Space Creator and ankle breaker should not. Honestly, they both could do the same thing, but you know, recently 2K decided to break those apart with the little step back ankle breakers and the little just heavy ankle breakers. You feel me? So really, that's really how they broke apart. But they honestly do the same thing. Now, once we get that patch and ankle breakers seem to be a little bit better, maybe I'll take off that Floor General. But that's just a default badge to put on there, a placeholder, because I want to test out the ankle breakers when that patch comes. I want to see if, you know, ankle breakers got better or they got worse. Now, if they stayed the same, RIP, I'm not putting it on. But, you know, we got to wait and see. Honestly, this is not the final playmaking badge video. This is just for now. After the patch, wait, it's going to be patch 2, right? I think it's going to be patch 2. After patch 2, we will come back and we will see how everything works out. You know, if the ankle breaker badge works, if it doesn't, I will let you guys know. You guys will be the first one to know, man. Because if the ankle badge works, ankle breaker badge, we're going to see a lot of playmakers, dribble guys using it, abusing the screens, you know, stepping back, cheesing it, you try to get your little ankle break. So make sure you got your defensive badges. I hope you're not a guard with just 1 defensive badge this year. I hope you learned from 20 that that's really not the wave. You're gonna need a lot. You might need that Clips or Hall of Fame, because when this patch comes and they touch that ankle breakers, yo, I feel bad for some of y'all, man. Y'all gonna have a trouble. See, I'm already getting killed by the screen. My guy is falling down on the screens because he's lightweight and all that. But I couldn't imagine just getting my ankle breakers broken every single possession and having to go through screens. It's a living hell. It's a living hell, I ain't gonna lie. But without further ado, man, I'm done ranting and everything. Those are my playmaking badges I'm rocking with for now. Make sure y'all just you know, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna force y'all to do anything anymore. I'm just gonna drop my content and have my fun. But without further ado, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Peace.